This is a 2021 Nissan Navara NP300 right-hand drive, and on this video I'll just show you how you get this lower dash panel out from underneath the steering wheel. Because on YouTube there wasn't another video showing you how to do this, and when you come to remove trim, half the problem is you don't know what to pull or where to pull it. You don't want to break plastic lugs, and there may well be hidden screws. In this case there wasn't. But what you got to do first is remove the bonnet release cable. And to remove that, you take out these two 10mm bolts from the back there. That's easily accessible from here. And then you've got this raised tag here, and that slots in there. So what you have to do is pull it up to then hook it out of that slot there. And then it's just a case of pulling it, but it is very stiff. So I got a plastic trim tool in here and started levering it like that. So you can see you've got that plastic tag that sits in there. You've got a clip there, which goes into those two holes. You've got a lip here, which just hooks in there. So you could remove the rubber door seal there if you want to. And then you've got another clip there, which goes in there. And in this case, this vehicle has got what looks like a knee airbag here, so that stays in place, which is this cutout here. And also there's a tab there and another one there, which is locating this panel a little bit further down. So the next thing is to disconnect these cables and this ventilation hose here. And I've got that cable out because the latch is on the back and you can feel that, but I can't get that one out, so I'm not sure quite how that comes out. There is a little bit of a cutout at the back, but using a screwdriver or right angle pick, I just haven't been able to release any tag. I'm not sure whether that's a tag, but that one doesn't want to come out. And I haven't attacked those ones yet, so I think for these it's probably better to take the screws out which hold the whole switch panel in and just let that fall out, because removing those screws and taking the whole panel out is probably a safer bet than risking breaking one of those electrical connectors. So removing that screw there and that screw down there then removes that half, and then removing the single screw from the other side will remove the other set of switches. Like that. And then rather than cutting that cable tie there, you can leave this attached to that metal panel just by removing that screw there, and that panel will then be removed from the rest of this. Like that, because that's easier than trying to replace that with a normal cable tie. So now that that switch set is out, you can see the back of there is a tag there which you can push in to release that electrical connector, which I can't do one-handed. And removing that black screw from that end separates the hose from the metal bracket, and it also then separates the metal bracket from the rest of that plastic panel. And in my case I wanted to see whether I could mount something in the blank plates here, either in that one or that one there, but on the underside of them they've got these cross members, bits of plastic, and they're quite deep. They are the depth of that, so they're not flat panels. So I guess I could break them off and drill through them, but they're not the easiest of things to use. So for right-hand drive vehicle, the part number is either that there, or certainly one of those two numbers there. So that's that panel removed. That does leave then this airbag panel, which is a little bit loose, but that's how it's meant to be. I'm not going to touch that for what I need to do. So I'll leave it there. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please do click the thumbs up. Okie doke, see ya.